It's recording. Question. I almost forgot my question. How do we measure the success in our partner's actions? Now, understand, partner is anybody that you're in any type of relationship with, that you're sharing information and opportunities sometimes. A partner is somebody that you're sharing any type of activity together. Y'all working together. I'll put it like that. How do we manage and judge each other's partner's success in our eyes? Now, that goes for relationships. You're like, oh, I know, right? Relationships, all relationships, marriage, boyfriend, girlfriend. Before I even get it, what kills me about the boyfriend, girlfriend, if I'm a man, I'm no longer your boyfriend. I'm either your man friend or just your friend. That's it. If it's not real serious, just call me your friend. If it's leading to be something, I'm still your friend with possibilities. But you don't tell me that. You just act it out. Okay, now back to what I'm getting to. The measure of success. So I touched on a little bit about relationships, partnerships, as in, it could be car notes, a co-signer, a business partner, and a business partner go for street affiliated as well. You hear what I'm saying? Because a business is a business. Any type of activity that we are doing with another person is considered as a partner. Now, if it's multiple, then you would say it's a team, or even three could be still a partnership. You know what I'm saying? Because it's three people now, not just two people. Because I really don't have another word for a third person. Well, a trio, but nobody's going to use a business term as a trio. But maybe we'll start something new. So you got the trio, 3. That's 4. I guess that would be with quad. I'm not really good with Spanish. I need to learn languages because I wouldn't really speak to everybody. But I probably touched on that before. So how do we measure it? Is it how much reflex we put into it? Because I'm asking these questions because I have questions about it. These are my questions. Everybody has their own little question, because then that would make, now I just said something about this, would then make you question yourself for how you gauge your situation with other people. And this is what life is. Life is an activity of reflecting. Reflecting meaning, and something that we're doing and seeing and responding to is called a reflection of what you do. So therefore, that's why some people say they can't look themselves in the face, look themselves in the mirror anymore after all the shit they done, because they see they can't rationalize with their reflection anymore. I can't look at myself and see this is me. Like the movie Gemini is a very good movie, you know what I mean? And the thing about it that I really caught on to was, what he said was, I could no longer look at myself in the mirror. Well, not in no words, but he just said he really couldn't face himself in the mirror anymore. So basically, he just don't look in the mirror because he don't like what he see. Now, back to my topic. With how do we gauge? You know what I'm saying? Because we gauge every relationship differently. Like marriages, we gauge, we gauge how much the other person puts in. Now, we always talk about 50-50, but it should be 100-100. And the reason why I say it should be 100-100, because we should be 100% in life and everything we do. I'm not saying race to work and all that, but I'm saying if you know how traffic is, what's going on in the world, the daily life that you live every day, your routine, daily routine. Why don't you put something different in that routine? Put a twist on it. Travel will work different. Get up a little earlier. And I mean a little earlier, I mean like an hour earlier. You should be on the road like 30 minutes before you normally get up. But guess what? 30 minutes ain't going to save you. You might got to get on the road an hour beforehand. So that means you got to get up at least 3 hours before you got to get ready, before you're ready to go to work. Because normal, you want to make sure you got a balanced meal. You want to wash yourself, prepare yourself, groom yourself, make sure you are your best person. So your self-confidence will be 100% because sometimes it doesn't go for everybody. It goes for some people. When you don't look good, you don't feel good. You know what I mean? So that's why grooming is very important. But that's a crazy thing because that's all about self-confidence. Now, this thing about self-confidence is all driven by this crazy thing I call the ego. And your ego controls how people react to you. So, a lot of times when we judge in the situation, because at the end of the day, it always comes down to judgmental. We judge a situation based on what the other person is doing. You see what I'm saying? The outcome is always going to be a consequences behind the situation, but the judgment from others made that situation harder to deal with. So it's because everybody's reaction is going to be oohs and ahs or accolades. You do certain things in life to get a positive reaction. So in partnerships, say if you're doing yard work and you want a person to cut their portion of the grass and do the same thing that you did on the other side. But what if that person don't know how to do the same thing you know how to do? What if that person is not as focused as you are in this situation? Because 9 out of 10, if it's a relationship type of thing, it's something that one person wants to do more than the other person. I don't know. I'm out there tripping. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to us judging what one other effort they put in, and which is understandable to a degree. Now, that judgmenting should not comes with a consequences. You see what I'm saying? Oh, if you ain't do it like this, but see, you saying this in your mind. You know what I mean? This goes on both parts. You're not gonna be as happy, or you're not gonna be as giving, or you're not gonna, like some people, they a special moment. They get their man or their woman some nookie. You know what I mean, on that special moment. When they do stuff like that, oh, you just surprised me, you just, Now, the crazy part about all that is, there's nothing wrong with that. You should always do something for your significant. You know what I mean? Any partnership. Either of you building, you know what I'm saying, y'all out there doing y'all work together, co-workers. You know what I mean? It's a partnership. Your co-worker likes something, you should treat them so sometimes. You know what I mean? Just because y'all in a relationship. Y'all don't understand y'all relationship, but y'all in a relationship for real. It's that it's nothing wrong with being in a relationship like that because it's a business relationship. You're at a place of business, you're handling your business, you're getting paid for your business. You see what I'm saying? The reward is your payment. So therefore, because y'all work together so much, you might as well become more than just associates. because you're already friends. Y'all talk to each other. Y'all tell each other y'all personal business. Y'all involve yourself in each other's problems. Y'all ask each other the questions about situation that's going on outside of y'all situation. So, end of the day, you're involving each other in what's going on. That's even if a person you just met, I didn't seen it. You know what I mean? Because I'm one. You know, I'm outside working or doing something, especially when I was locked up. I don't know these cats from day one. But guess what? We started a conversation. Everybody talk about where they from, who they are, what they did, this and that. That's communication. That's the partnership. It's building character within yourself and others, because now people get to know who you really are. Now, some people like to fabricate themselves a little bit. Now, I'm not going to lie. I did embellish a little bit on my story, some, you know what I mean? But that's only because I can't remember all the everything that happened in individual stories like that, because, you know, brain just burnt sometimes. Not on that, but like them nights were like, they were nights. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Them nights that was just nights. You know what I mean? Like, you remember them nights. And if my men know me, they know them nights. It's nights that we just wished, you know what I'm saying, that never happened. But it happened. That stuff that sticks with you, those the moments. That's forever. This partnership with this young person right here, you'll always remember these type of things, because why? It's a moment in your life, so you might as well go ahead and build a relationship off of that moment, if you can. Now, some stuff you can't, like you're on vacation, you can't really, but you can. You are building a relationship, because I guarantee you go back. That's a relationship. Now you are investing yourself and going back to a memory. You see what I'm saying? There was a moment in your life that became a memorable moment that makes you want to relive it again and again. See what I'm saying? But you don't see it that way, because it's not broken down to us in our concept. It's not that our intellect, just at the end of the day, is that we're not paying attention to it. We're overwhelmed with all this other shit that's going on. So we just like, yeah. So, but at the end of the day, I only got like 2 minutes left on this little calm until I pay my bills and... And it's only like $5. I ain't lying, but right now I'm just trying to get some things together. And I ain't got 45 minutes to talk. I probably do, but I'm not talking for 45 minutes right now. Kind of like pissed off and wait for the water to get cut back on. That's what I really want. Who the fuck cuts the water off at 3 fucking o'clock in the evening? You know what I mean? I ain't got no water. I can't take no dump. Can't wash my hands. I got dogs. These niggas like to lick on you and shit. I mean, I don't want to wash my hands. They want to touch you and shit. Hercules want to always stand up and shit. Dallas want to always run around in circles and shit. Run and grab and bite on you. Then she get jealous because the puppy playing with the puppy and shit. She mad because the puppy in the bed and she not in the bed because, bitch, you are mean. No, Dallas not mean, but she just like, she wants to be in control. Like, whatever you do, she got to be a part of. You know what I mean? She don't want to go outside though. I fucking do not want to go walking and go outside. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, but she loves to be in charge. She put the leash on. She don't even want you to go out with the leash. You know what I mean? She fights you for the leash. But don't want to go nowhere, like, y'all can't go out the house. I ain't going out. Y'all can't go out. You know what I mean? That's a relationship. My dogs have created a relationship with me because this is repetition. She does this every time. And every time it get dark, Hercules knows it's time to go outside. So we go walk in that dog because he's a big dog. So therefore, and he's a nice dog, but, you know, people see a big dog and they think, oh, aggressive. You know, automatically judgmental. We are a born nation of judgmenting. We don't know it, but we are. But it's okay. Because, you know, I mean, we all have our time when we start seeing what's going on. So, you know, it's just, we're looking for a reaction from something, which means that we're judging the outcome. We don't see it that way, but that's what we're really doing. And even though I say this, people still not going to see it that way. Because end of the day, we just want to see things our way, regardless of who way it is. But we don't cross that law, do we? Talk big shit about fuck the law. Scared the shit of the law, though. It's not even real law. It's a fake law. You know what I mean?